Hello everyone, and this is my code in Visual Studio Code is my vending machine. At the very top of this file, I created a dictionary called products here. This dictionary contains everything the vending machine sells. Each key is a product number stored as a string like 1, 2, 3, and so on. Each value is a tuple that contains two things, the product name and the product price. For example, product 1 is water, and then 2 AD. Product product 10 is milk. Right? Here's milk. It's 3.50 AD. Using a dictionary allows me to quickly find a product using its number. Right here, this is the price, this is the product name, and this is the number on how to search every product here. I continue listing the products until product number 50. All products follow the same structure, which keeps the data consistent and easy to manage. Now, over here to the display products function, after the product list, I define a function called display products. This function is responsible for showing the vending machine menu to the user. First, it prints the title to the user, which is a vending machine, so the menu is clear. Then I loop through the products using sorted here. I convert the keys to integers right here, to integers. When sorting it, so the products appear in numerical order instead of a random order. After that, inside the loop, I extract the product name, right here, product name, and then the price, and then it will print them neatly. And here's the price is formatted to two decimal places using 0.2f to look like a real currency, which is AD or dirhams. At the end of this menu, I print 0 here, exit, so the user has an option to leave this menu. Now right here is the vending machine function. Next, I define the main function called vending machine. This function controls the entire vending machine process. I start with a while true loop, so the vending machine keeps running until the user chooses the exit, which is 0. Display menu and the get user choice is inside this loop. The first thing I do is call the display products with this. Then I ask the user to select a product using input here. They will then select a product number in which they will have a variety of numbers over here. And then after that, if the user enters 0 again, the product will exit here. They will exit again, but don't worry, I will demonstrate this later. This will cleanly stop the vending machine process altogether. Next, into the invalid section, right here. Next, I check if the selected product number exists in the products dictionary. If it doesn't, the program shows an error message. Here, value error, and will use to continue to restart the loop. This prevents any invalid sections from crashing the program. If the selection is valid, I will retrieve the product name and the price from the dictionary. I then displays the selected product and its price to confirm the choice. Next, the program asks for money to insert some money, which is AD. The input is wrapped in a try and an except block. If the user enters something that is not a number, a value error occurs. Right here. When that happens, the program prints an error message and then restarts the loop. After the money is entered, I compare to the product price. Shows the inserted amount, the required amount, and refunds the money if ever the user inserts a low amount of money than the expected actual price. So if the enough money is inserted, the purchase is successful. And enjoy your whoever you are. The program calculates the change by subtracting the points, the price from the inserted amount. If there is change, it is then displayed to the user. After each transaction, the program pauses and waits for the user to press enter. here. Then this then improves user experience before the menu appears again. Finally, at the bottom of the file, I call this the vending machine with a double parentheses block or function. I mean, this is what starts the entire program when the file is run. So overall, this program stimulates a real vending machine using dictionaries, functions right here, loops, and error handling. So I will demonstrate here, right here. Select a product number from any of these product numbers you may see. If I select like 50, I press enter, you'll see this. The price, 680, noodles cup. You see here, insert money. If you insert like sample 7, it will display the charge right here. I mean change. This is your change, now 180. It is now yours, like that. You press enter again, it's going back to the dictionary where you can pick another one. If you choose like 38, like that, it'll give you camera candy with 3.50 dirhams. If you put like 3.0080 only, it will go to an error, a value error, because it's the lower amount than what is required. So the money is then refunded, which is then right here. Money refunded if it's an invalid amount. So it will go back to a value error. So if I press enter again, we'll go back right here, which is still the same, but yeah. So here it is, the title vending machine. This is what starts the process up to the bottom of the file. So yeah, this is what is being shown. Products, this is the functions and the loops. This is what creates this whole process. So this product numbers dictionary is just an appearance, but the inside is just a process of codes and loops. So if I can go to exit, I can just press 0 and like that. Thank you for using the vending machine. Yeah, so it's like that. So that's how basically my vending machine works right now. So thank you for listening and watching.